And from this one place came fire and death and madness.
Ah, the comet's crater.
This whole world is its crater.
Груз я поменял, потому что по заданию ее бы не находить эти места Эликса. Поэтому я и бегаю сейчас. Только из-за этого поменял. Но я пошел, по-моему, по трудному пути. А так вам выбрал сложный средний. Сейчас я знаю, что, блин. Да, тут сложный, но не знаю.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
По-моему, что я сразу я по-моему, как я помню, говорили, что это разница, какая сложность. Она как-то не работает, хоть легкую, хоть эту ставить. То же самое будет. Проблема, потому что эти два кадра.
Careful. Это не возможно.
Намировал. Тебе не стрим, прям нарезку в смысле комментов делать. Считаю, что это курицу заметьте меня прокачивать. Зараза, наудили его. Вообще не убила, что не курица, а яйца. Мне кажется, объективно на курицу. Так что это ошибка. Сейчас. Мне надо просто не очень спасибо. Я просто на него, а удар его. Идем курица, курица на всякий случай. Вообще как бы невнимательно. Кто-то выдает слова. Нажал, это не было. Ее вальнули. Каю мы завалили. Как от курицы. А меня как валил ящик.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Тогда, собственно, не надо. Похоже, здесь были прибыли. просто убиваю. А я ищу, делаю. Еще один, да? Кстати, может быть, что вообще произошло у меня здесь, в этой игре, я не в курсе. Короче, купленного города уже нет, его снесли, Альба. Я походил, зашел в город клириков, меня попросили, ну я сейчас бегаю сюда, теперь клик. Сейчас разобраться с роботом, который, ну, неисправный. Самая проблема это был робот. Потому что дрон это фигня. Потому что я с ним допарился. Что еще вам сказать? По беседкам, но... Оставил чувака, который, ну... Спрашивал про беседках, сказал, вот, есть там беседки, который хотел с тобой в союз идти, а он взял их убил. Сказал, что он убийца, ну, закончил тем, что, ну, чем это не закончил? Из-за того, что меня назвали реальным. Я это не хотел. Это прекрасно, это отлично. Ой, Диана. Конечно. Ясно. Я там он будет съездить. Блин, ладно. Да, я хочу самому попасть. Так, а что еще? Голову изгоев нашел Рэя, который меня скоммунизил, броню. Сказал, что веселый человек. Потом нашел убежище Альбов, ну, поступников. Я там чуть не лоханулся с тем, что меня могли бы дать убить. Ну как договорился. Что еще? Ну, я пока выполняю задание этого главного десерта, ну там, узнать всю информацию об этом. Ну, изгоев я сейчас не был. Я проходил просто мимо. Ну, чтобы подкачаться. Ты только там подкачался, конечно. Ты не хочу подкачаться немножко. Что еще смогу сказать? Ну, ее встретил, конечно, с бездной. Потом я нашел человека, который со собакой бегал, с шапкой. Надо как-то приучить.
We'd better hurry up and get out of here. And fast. Как мне вообще попасть? Что-то я чисто хожу, так бегаю. Что-то я вообще не пойму. Ну вот сюда надо идти, а я как бегаю, не пойму. Где я вообще бегаю? Я вообще не видел, да. Можно вот так надо пройти. Кстати, на дороге. Пойду по дороге, значит. Потому что иду, вообще, в игре вообще не дорогие. Keep close. Fight together.
Вообще можно вообще было не чем разница, сложно ли быть легким у Эликса. Будет одно и то же. Как ты драл, так и это. Максимум, может быть, они это, но особо сильно будет я более-то атаковать, там говорили. По сути, будет все одно и то же. Тебе, блин, убивает все равно таких ударов. Хочешь не делать, все равно будет так. Поэтому я думаю, на флорку вообще не влияет.
Not good. Not good at all.
Пожалуйста, если страшным торговцем, видно его сырой Алексей. Я его не скупаю обычно. Любопытно, что торговец чуть-чуть. Я думаю, что он встретится. Да, он видит. Они сейчас его не улетят, я знаю. Блин, не его.
Hello, stranger. You should stock up on supplies before you head out into the wilderness. I have everything you need.
What do you have?
Everything.
Так, это, по-моему, я бы продавал. Да, это ему все продал. Внимание, вот, все это, это мое драхло. Найдет еще один момент, не снимал. Так я пока не трачу. Да, Алексей ловится. Ну, который вообще тратить не смысл, поэтому. Вот, 47 штук я уже могу. Тайный путь я пока не знаю, на что тратить. Отмычка, о, у меня все отмычка. Нормально. Кого-то. Старый файл. Вообще отлично. У меня пока не это. Я до 1000 дойду.
Слушай, можно не на синку. Давай, обязательно. А, надо, что? Или чуть-чуть наварили. Молоток, это с ним воде или там? Чё? Тут смотрю, телефон куда едет, Да. Потом я был не готов. Застрял. Вот так мне реально помогло. Я как-то принял. Я реально могу взять это, да? Потому что у меня просто срок просто в маленьком пространстве. Мне кажется, с него я убил, я вот вообще холодная центральность, звание какое-то. О.
Именно так и было.
фигуры. Стой. Давайте прокачать. Я за сегодня обучу команду жестко до сих пор. А он не нужен. Ну что там вот так можно написать. Вот так вот. А это против катать. Ну, хорошо прокачали неплохо. Смотри, очень нашел надо. Вот, он забирает трофей, где это поеду. Вот броню никто не прокачал. А тоже надо говорить. Вот это тоже надо фото собирать. Ну, как ракетная дичь, не нужна. Он мутантов я бы взял бы. Увеличивает урон против мутантов. Кстати, мы на фиде спадали собрать. И в одну машину. Тогда увеличить урон на нас, да. Поеду не здесь, не помню, как тоже. Ну, я так и думал. Я получил на уровень. Хитрость прокачать. Нет. Ловкость, конечно, прокачать.
Стрикс за кожу отрется. И взлом вот это тоже неплохо не стало. Так ему бы по колтовку взять. Тогда силы прокачать на 40. Я думаю, что другую покадовку возьму. От нее я получаю боевое умение. Опять бой. И прокачаю себе. Кстати. Что там оружие-то? Лучше не могу взять. Нет. Даже дубину не могу взять. Так что себе люблю порог. Ну сейчас с этим могу спустить. Вообще ничего не могу взять, так 55, это плохо. Ну кузни. Нельзя. Отмечу, где нашу энергию тратить. Лучников я пока не могу брать. Чтобы взять это, качаю ловкость. Обычную. Ну вообще нет. Не помешал вообще-то нет, потому что зона больше на вас. Это который я скумил. Всего хватать, но не знаю. На что же годится. Надо не таскать. То есть я думаю, что это идет более посложнее. А это все это. Там это было страшнее. Да, не спрашивал, ты. Так, кто там еще есть? Забыл учитель. Учитель. А, мне еще кейс, мне кажется, нужен. Я же качается, мне было подготовку. У меня ускорительный пример. Отлично. Так, как тебя? Да, пусть я блядь. Ну и ладно.
Something wrong.
Ты... Тебе что ли? Ну ладно. Но мне нужно свалиться, просто не поймем. Нужно дойти. Где-то привет отнес. Да, я уже.
Teach me something.
Кстати, я вот я как раз было задание. Харизма. Есть одна, бывает так охотно. Сейчас посмотрим. Редко попадать, но сейчас верну. Слушай, это как-то очень... Ну, прокачка, оказывается, блин, полезно, оказывается, штука. Была подготовка, работа с людьми, увеличить харизму. Не, я в харизме так прокачаю, у меня тогда выживание. Потому что я рассмеялся, мне нафиг не особо не надо. Может там дальше, когда будет, там уже жопа. Ловко только. Талантливый. Только следует. Поэтому я не ожидал, что настолько, блин, реально прокачивать 14 бой, я не ожидал такого. Увеличивает мнение выживания, блин. Охрененно, конечно, увеличивает это, я не ожидал такого. Так, ладно, надо идти и стоять, потом убираться.
Short, so that's not gonna happen.
You just talk too much.
The clerics think they were blessed by their god. What sort of a god would make you live here?
You don't like it?
This place seems to want to devour all natural light. And with light fades life.
Хотя нас хранили или нет? Не увидели.
You little thief!
Нет, увидели. Валь. Я думаю, что смогу. Ну ладно. Но играть не могу.
Why did he do that?
That's what I always say.
The clerics think they were blessed by their god.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet? You are talking
You
nonsense.
don't like it?
This place seems to want to devour all natural light.
Someone hears that.
And with light fades
How many are
life.
dead now? Yeah, I heard something similar happened in South Tavar.
You are repeating yourself.
I have the survival packs you asked for.
They gave it to you? Will they do it again? What did they want to trade?
They wanted Alexit.
That makes sense. Then they can trade for what they need. Here. I hope that covers what you paid.
Call us even.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope we can trade with them again. That way we might all start trusting each other.
Do you have some food for me?
Of course, but I will have to charge you some shards.
No thanks. Not interested.
Well then, if that's so, you can go, so I can get on with preparing the rest of the food.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Ну тоже там правильно. Хлеб можно покупать. Рис, хлеб. Самогон. Плохая вещь, нет. Самого надо просто купить, она у меня пока есть. Ох, сейчас бы мне найти бы листак. Он сейчас мне нужен. Мне не хватает листака. Найти старого. Так, я вообще листаки, просто листак нужен. Здесь ничего нет. Цвет. Не, вообще вот. Если вспомнить, как говорится, этих десертков, это реально сразу видно различия, уникальные. Каждый между десертком мини. Это мне вообще смог. По-моему, тут я находил этот.
Have you seen it out there? We're starting to get more malfunctions in our mix.
I
need the AI chips from those compact units back as soon as you can get them. Hurry it up before the whole horde is fighting itself. What did I tell you? We've got more malfunctions. If this keeps happening, I'm gonna have to shut down all recent units, and that will leave the horde wide open. I'll see if I can get any answers from this unit. But I need the AI chips from those combat mechs.
Listen, I have the AI chips from the combat mechs.
You're late. That's cost us lives. Well, let's see if these can help us save some. Thanks for bringing them back. Still, enough talk. I'd better analyze these and find out how we can stop anything else from going wrong. Please, give me the chips.
I didn't see anyone else rushing to get those chips.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, and thanks for your help. Right, I better find out what went wrong.
По-моему, ну, тут тоже проблема. Вот так. Через самогон. Блин. Самогон легко. Через самогон 5, 2. Ну, может быть, действительно через старый самогон можно было. Вот так. Если я делаю. Чтобы мне сделать, мне требуется 2 эликса. 100 полиса трачу. 4. 4 эликса средь я потрачу, но ну, это так считать. Здесь я делаю самогон. Трачу что-то создать. Второго эликса. Собственно, можно... Мне нужно вначале создать это. Просто требуется 2 ляд. 4. Блин. 4 это 8. Я трачу на малый. Блин, а если я потом еще... Мне нужно так 4. 4, 8. Я на 2 мне трачу. 4. А, ну 2. 4 это 8. Но просто создать 2 рецепта 8. И 8 на 5. Блин. Я потратил, блин, сколько эликсов потратил, блин. Самогон на 2 и на 10, блин, это гораздо круче. Блин, почему я не нашел до этого? Я чувствую себя дебилом. Я потратил дофига срок рельсов на вот это все переливание. А могу столько ли сейчас создать будет теперь гораздо больше. Потому что по 3 я где-то создавал штук 5, по-моему, создал этих клеток. Потратил я на этих, чтобы создать этот эликс. А если 5 по 3 брать, то 9 уже я и хватит. То есть я мог бы просто... Может даже и больше. Я уже мог бы дополнительно еще один эликс просто создать. На одну неделю больше. Да, и чем я все. Конечно, я такой дальше такой, я понизываю холодность. Повышаю обратно холодность. Ну, может так делать. Надо будет, конечно, еще найти. Что мне прокачать? Сейчас я не хочу. Гранаты, но это точно сейчас не буду. Значит, комарный ворот прокачаю, нифига не нужно не прокачать. Комарный ворот прокачаю как раз. Это не надо там учить. Потому что мне надо. Либо...
Some guys just open their mouths too much.
Ой, потому что сильно один, они разговаривают.
Those ruins are still full of useful things, if you look in the
I
right
don't know the
places.
guy. Suppose I never will now.
Some guys just open their mouths too much.
So annoying. So annoying.
Очень ранее могла обучиться ранее.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
Ну, я лучше думал обучусь все равно. Я не найду еще обучение.
Not like that.
Побеюсь, кстати.
Let's do some business.
Okay then. Let me know what you have to trade.
Я буду сюда, так сказать. Или платформа, только не хапки сигареты. Я пока не хочу. Да. Надо не будет сейчас называть. Когда я, блин, найду чистую его сделать. Я знаю, что в Велику где-то есть чувак, который обучает.
I definitely need a few more
Я так не знаю,
shards.
где он.
Unless you know how to reset a K4 drone mod, can you leave me in peace?
Teach me something.
It's done.
Replacing people with technology. See where that got the old world.
You're saying machines were responsible for the comet?
The clerics are dying out as Magellan is beginning to live again. You think that's a coincidence?
Maybe later. I don't have any time right now.
Ну там делать нечего. Гулял. Ну, хорошо, но ты точно меня обучит. Я не смог. Здесь точно должен быть обучать, который обучает родников, как меня их делом.
Maybe later.
Go and bother someone else.
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
I'm not here to pay anything.
All who stay here must pay their tithe to honor Kalan. But let's get to the point. As the highest suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you understand.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the high suggester, I assist the minds and souls of the lost to return to Kalan's ways through suggestion. Kalan's will works through a skill all clerics must learn. The mind must be free from false teachings. The body pure, free of the poison of Elex. Only then can we be at one with Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise. The will of Kalan clears the mind.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion. We have developed technology, implants that allow us to guide the minds of others. It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that only the clerics understand.
Can Albs do that with their mutants?
The machine components you see on some wasteland mutants? We believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind, others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
So this is where you brainwash people?
No. You can't force people to change who they are. You can only bring out their better traits. That is what I do. I re-educate people. That is what I must do now. There is a poor wretch who requires re-education. Leave me. I must help him find the light of Kalan.
Где это? Кто может помочь АСБ, затем ему цветы скоро. Ясно убить. Волки должны помочь. Лаем бежать. А затем ему цветы. Это просто не помню дело.
How many people have we lost? And you still think that? You're an idiot.
Hear his words and take them.
No, no, no. Not me. I acted against... No, no, no. Not me. I won't. Kalan will save me. Sin.
Вот он стоял, чуть-чуть не заметил.
Those self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth about them? And you? What about you? Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. You can't be that stupid. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped, so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me so easily.
How did you end up here?
They said we attacked one of their outposts. Total bullshit. What do they think I am, suicidal? Anyway, they wouldn't listen. They dragged me here and tried to brainwash me. But their bullshit didn't take. I remembered everything. And so instead of setting me free, they dropped me down here.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Ignadon after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? I don't expect anything. But I hope you can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash you. So, will you help me?
I know the dangers, but it's very wrong for him to be kept against his will.
Maybe.
Maybe? What's maybe? This is a world of action. Maybe won't save you when they try to fry your mind, like they tried with me. You think on that.
Что я должен сделать? Волк предложил помочь избежать. Затем заменить его клетку, где остановиться. Я должен помочь, что я понял.
So, about your escape. You must have some ideas.
First thing, it can't be my escape. I want my friend to get out of here too. I gotta get my friend Wolf out of here somehow. Only problem is, he's already one of them. He thinks he's a fucking cleric. I've spoken to him. He doesn't remember a damn thing about me, or where he came from. But that's not your problem, I suppose. I can handle that if you get me a weapon and a disguise. Get me that, and we can move forward from there. But hurry. I don't know how long I can hold out against the suggestors. 2 days and they might take my mind.
Is there any equipment you need to help your escape?
Well, my axe will be useful. I'll bet it's being stored in the house of the suggestors. They store anything they confiscate in there. It's bound to be guarded though, so be careful. And if you can get me some clothing from the merchants in the miners' quarter, that should help me get out without being noticed. I can't escape in this clothing. But when you get the stuff, bring it all together, okay? This cell doesn't give me a chance to hide anything from the eyes of the clerics, okay?
Просьба помощи. Я потом выполню остальные задания. Я там разрастусь. Сейчас хорошо вызвал. Мужчины союзник знал, стал часто фамилитить. Стал сам поступать, клирики, проходка. Стали крайне необычно, может прежде спутник. Записи находим за следует Рея. Чтобы я помог ему найти только единственный наград. Новые находки Кайли. Новый скейт Харкс. Это наоборот. Это же наоборот.
леса, товар, так надо, что я пошел, я пошел купить. Пошли купить вещи, что могу сказать. Что проблема?
Any asshole caught stealing will be sent to the suggesters.
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reasons. And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't go wasting them on thieves. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for paladins, but my supplies are limited. Only those who have acquired that rank can get that reward.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
То же самое, шапка, каска, по шахтеру. Но стоит, конечно. Не, это мысли продает. Хватит. Нет. А я где-то могу посмотреть. Вот это о чем он прятал? Потерялся. Дальнее сохранение, сколько сравнения потребностей. Ага. И не понятно, чем стрелять. Видно, что там уже бах шутки, потому что я бегаю. Мне дальше похоже, что я бегаю. То, что я бегаю по неохотникам, все обычно. Мозг, охотничьих кастанов шахтера. Заразить, это
Stone and metal. If only they spent such effort healing the planet instead of ripping her flesh from her bones.
So, here is the wanderer I have heard about. You've heard of me. I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Horde. And the Horde stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe? Do you come here to gain the blessings of the clerics, or to oppose us? Why should I join you? Because we can show you the path to salvation, for yourself and for all of Magalan. The Prophet Arvid helped preserve the knowledge of the past and set us on a course to use it to build a future. You can be a part of that future. You can find your true purpose amongst our ranks. I don't want to join a faction. One day you must face that choice. I hope that day brings you back to us. Then trade, explore, meet our people while you are here, and may Kalan offer you guidance as you do. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive. Tell me about the other Judicators.
Judicator Johan fell on the battlefield. His is the highest honor. May Kalan have mercy on his soul.
Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense of Idan and all operations outside its borders. His is the grave duty of overseeing the war against the Owls. If you have any intelligence that might help him in his duties, you will find him in the upper halls of the cathedral.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
What's happening in the city?
Kalan is wise, but mysterious. Through the prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of ourselves.
Infinite skies.
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways. That we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
Why would I want to become a cleric?
Because we are the last bastion against the Owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge. The knowledge to make the world into what it once was, and much more. Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
So, who are you, the welcoming committee?
I am a Judicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses. You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. And of course, your soul will pay the price. Stay with us, and you will learn of Kalan and his ways. Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid, and you will open your way to eternity.
Eternity. Check. So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
I'm not sure. like to think about it.
Each man must choose his own path. I hope you change your mind. But in the meantime, perhaps you could assist me in something. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem dealer. Every one of us suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric, a true warrior for Kalan.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Horde?
I had thought we were free of their vile product, but it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
It is significant that Elix causes so many problems everywhere.
We are bound together by our weaknesses.
Then remember that next time you send your mechs into Idam.
It is clear to me that we must face the Alps together. It is the Berserkers who have clung to our history of warfare.
Есть, конечно, не такой кадр, который я подставил. Мне просто чувака как не можно лечить. Там нет. Не знаю. Что я могу сказать?
Yes, the newcomer. Now, there is a face that shows the world as it is. Conflict, friendship, betrayal, and trust. Let me get a look at you. Whatever you have seen, you are free of it now. You've reached us here.
This is the worst place to come for that. The clerics define themselves by the past.
The past sets rules for us to follow, but for individuals, each must have a chance to rewrite themselves.
It sounds like you're trying a sales pitch on me.
Oh, faith sells itself, but sometimes it helps to point people in the right direction. Tell me what you want.
The clerics say that they are leading the fight against the Alps. But do you really expect you can beat them with the forces you have here in the Horde?
Faith is a weapon that can achieve much. I believe in Kalan. I believe in the technology he's given us, and in the men and women who carry it. We clerics were the first of the factions to rise after the ashes of the Comet. And while other alliances have come and gone, we have prevailed. So, we shall continue to do so, if it is Kalan's will that we should do so. But, if you ask me if we can hold out against the Berserkers, the Outlaws, and the Alps, then I would ask whose interest would the destruction of the Horde serve? And the answer can only be the Alps. You've seen them. The converters they built on our lands. The will of Kalan should be made real. We will drive them from the converter in the north and from the lands of all the free people. The clerics shall prevail, and I hope that other factions can realize this in time to save themselves.
And you think the other faction should serve under the clerics?
We must work together if we are to survive. We must work together with Kalan to lead us all. We must find a way to persuade the other factions to agree to work with us. Then together we can destroy the Alps. I need an ambassador for this task. Someone who can take my proposals to the other factions. But to know if you're suitable for this role, I must know who you are. And I need an honest answer.
I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alp commander.
And you walk in here and confess that? Since when do elves come to talk? Are you lying? Or are you here to kill me? Draw your weapon here, and this cathedral will be a grave to both of us.
I'm not here to kill you. I was Jax. Now, I'm trying to find out who I am.
Then, you have renounced the hybrid and joined the Free People?
I am free from Elix. I'm exiled from the Ice Palace. I was betrayed. Now I'm being hunted by my own people.
So you are here seeking protection? To save your own skin? Or have you really escaped the Elix and seen the life there is outside Zekor? Commander Jax, the Elves, standing here. That is not something I would have believed. Yet, here you stand.
I was a wanderer. Now, I seek a cause.
Well, whoever you were shouldn't matter. The present counts for all, and yesterday for little. Kalan says the past is there to teach us, not to judge us. Renounce your past, and you can come to Kalan in wisdom. That will take courage. And in these bleak days, courage is vital if we are to save this world. But you must have questions. Ask, and may Kalan bring you enlightenment.
Sure.
Are the Alps still attacking the Horde?
It has been some time since their last major assault. But I'm sure you know that already, Commander Jackson. With the attacks we've suffered, too many brave souls. Souls who would have been better improving Megaland than lining graves. The death of Judicator Johann was a particular shock. But for the price that was paid, there was one exacted, and the Alps haven't attacked us in such strength again. Well, that is my hope. They could simply be massing for a bigger assault. We've had time to retrain, regroup, but it is hardly a secret that we are short of personnel. So, if you are here working for the Elves, you'll see nothing that's not known already. And we know that the Elves have used the time to entrench themselves deeper at that damned converter of theirs. Perhaps securing that was the extent of their plans, or perhaps they're just waiting for us to attack it before they strike again.
What do you know about the Alp forces? The most recent information I have is that Commander Yurik has 3 garrisons, supported by fighting machines, Colossi.
Then I can only hope they haven't brought up any more reinforcements.
Will you wait for an Alp attack, or strike first?
The converter has to be taken out of operation. It is the only way to free Ignadon. And the longer they sit there, the more time they have to prepare. We need to attack the converter, but it will take a major offensive. And that will cost us in lives and material.
Why have you waited so long to attack? Surely they get stronger while you're waiting.
The answer to that should be obvious when you walk around the Horde. While our production lines have made up for our losses in fighting machines, they can't do the same with people. And the death of Judicator Johann has left us with another issue. The shortage of a commander with real field experience.
What about you? Can you lead the attack?
No. That is far from my skill set. Logistics, defense, and interpreting Kalan's commandments are where my strengths lie. We need someone like you. An experienced commander. Someone who understands the Alps. What about you? You've seen the world. You must understand something of the Alps. Will you fight with us? Soldier or commander, we need people who've seen the world.
I don't know. My memories of those times are only fragments. But I'm sure I was betrayed so someone could take my place.
No? Well, humility is an important trait in a leader. Or do you have another reason for not wanting to be considered?
If that is so important, why entrust it to someone who has just walked in through your doors? Do you always trust people so easily?
I trust my faith. And there is something about you that tells me you have a part to play in all that will come. Faith will show me the way. But perhaps you are intended for a different role. Will you go out as an ambassador to the Free People? Speak to those who lead the other factions. Find me someone with experience. Someone independent. Someone who can lead. That in itself will give you a hand in shaping all our futures.
Нет, у меня задание. Я не хочу пока выполнять задание Ксиберика.
Потому что остальное к ним не хочу идти. Кликов вообще, мне кажется, если вот какая-то самым последними будет проходить ее.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that, no matter what they say.
Потому что... А, здесь был. Здесь был. Хороший. Я не знаю. Это вообще тоже не стоит. Чуть купить.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Раз, а он тут, а он не будет. Денег ведь нет. Ну, не знаю, дешевле, потому что кого такие. О, есть. О, есть. Есть. Я пошел на вас ладно. Вот туда вниз. А. Ничего нет. Подумаешь. Забыл. Он меня так смотрит. Я его. Больно мне надо отключить. Не знаю, как попасть. Начинаю человеку. Ну, я не знаю, конечно.
There's nothing for you here.
Hey, hey. Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here?
What? Who are you? What brings you to Ignadon?
Look, I've traveled a long way, so please answer my questions and stop asking more to your own. Or I am...
What the fuck are you doing? Or just fuck off, will you?
Are you testing?
Why would you do something like that?
Oh, shit, didn't I say no questions? I just want answers.
Obessa! Obessa, I met some outlaw going to Obessa.
And you couldn't have said that 20 seconds
around, will you?
Saved your perfectly decent...
Don't do that again.
Yes, just leave.
Так я ушел, то блин. Почему не ушел, я понял. Ладно, не ушел. Все надо информатить сейчас. Но проблема вот проблема там, просто вот здесь не могу поставить.
Go and bother someone else.
Этот клирик палец не мешает.
Надо попробовать эту ночь.
They're addicts, and that makes them dangerous.
How many people have we lost?
Ночью приду, попытаюсь ничего не... Здесь давай кровать. Спину, спетим. Давай кровать. И давай. Этого я Я надеюсь, что они не должны скалить. Они должны скалить.
Those animals are just getting more and more dangerous.
О, отлично, эти ушли. Отлично. Хорошо.
Hey, yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here?
Get the hell out of here.
Who are you?
Don't do that
What
again.
brings you to Ignadon?
Look, I've traveled a long way, so please answer my questions and stop asking me.
Quit sneaking, okay?
Or I am gonna have to
There's
hang
nothing
you
for you.
from a wall
Yes,
if I
just
get
leave.
Why would you do something like that?
Oh, shit, didn't I say no
Stop
questions?
sneaking
I
around.
just want answers.
Abessa, I met some going to Abessa.
And you couldn't have said that 20 seconds earlier.
Get the hell out of
Saved
here.
your perfectly
Oh,
decent
почему?
sentence.
Я вижу, что...
There's nothing for you here.
Попасть не могу. Здесь. Здесь я не прорву, потому что меня палят. Сообразить, как пройти. Кстати, что мне забыл снизить. У него топор вышел. Да, я топор.
Just watch out for those damned Alps. There's still something out.
Не, может нельзя подумать, что ли, как-то не могу найти ученика. Где-то явно есть второго, кого можно найти. Я вот просто не могу найти.
The prophet gave to us the holy writings of Kalan. Follow them and you will be welcome.
You should talk to
in the
someone. You
arms
should
of
talk to
Kalan.
someone else. I can't.
Follow them and you will. Kalan will take the.
Eli says he knows you.
Knows me?
He's seen me, we've spoken a few words, but he doesn't know me. And that should tell you a lot. I don't know him that well, and I know he needs to be put down. Whatever story he fed you will be bullshit.
You should get out of here.
I want to buy some clothes.
Clothing, I have. What exactly do you have in mind?
What do most people wear here?
Well, that all depends on your rank. Would you want undergarments, nightwear, armor? I have a full range and a full set if it's the right size. This set belonged to a brother who now dwells in Kalan's halls. Kalan save and protect his soul. But it's perfectly fit for purpose.
I'll take the armor.
Great. You know a good deal when you see one. Is there anything else you wanted?
What goods have you got?
Of course.
That's it, I'm out of here.
The permit you gave me was counterfeit.
Xander spotted it? But I bet he didn't spot it at the gate, did he? I bet that permit got you in the horde first. So you wanted in and you got in. Deal done.
You could have told me the permit was counterfeit.
Then you'd never have taken the deal, which means you'd have never gotten into the horde. No, no, my friend, I think I did the right thing. I saved you from your own suspicious mind. I'm grateful I got my goods back. You should be glad you got a chance to walk around the horde. Can I do anything else for you?
Let's trade.
You're speaking my language.
It's good you're on our side.
You shouldn't stand around talking about these things.
And what are you doing?
So, about your escape. I have the things you need.
You did it. You got him. They mustn't have got into your head yet. Let's get this escape underway. So, that should be enough to hide who I am.
And what happens now?
I need to find Wolf, then I can get out of here. Or have you got a better idea?
Wait outside the gate. I'll get your friend to meet you there.
Thanks. Finding him would have been a real risk. I'll see you at the gate. Much appreciated.
Что разбираться. Но глубоко ошибаюсь. Потому что я засранец. Я его убью. Что мне там задание не было.
Волкович. Он думал, что он спасся, но на самом деле нет.
The faithful must grow. The word must be spread. In numbers, in strength, we will prosper.
Eli is free.
Free? You mean he escaped?
No. He's waiting for you in front of the gate, just as you asked.
Hold on a moment. I can't kill him. Look at me. I need you to do that. I thought that was clear.
Сам не захотел, ну ладно. Я не могу, ты что? Я уже понимаю.
No. Too easy.
Я пока ни на что не решился, говорит, нужно вот, смотреть. Ну, это ж тоже вряд. Ну, да. Мне он нафиг не нужен. Я удовольствие этим лет. Он попытался, что ничего нет. Болотник можно, а я вылез и пустить нельзя. Ну, что это такое?
Where the hell is he? Didn't you tell me that you would bring Wolf here? Something's wrong here. What are you trying to pull, huh? I'm gonna find him. But not before I deal with your betrayal.
This is the end for you.
Keep close! Fight together!
Почему провалена? Ну если она провалена, мне вот же убить его надо было. Или мне надо было убить его внутри здания. Я не без задания, я не понял квест. Что-то я не понял. А что это она провалена? Я не убил. Ну давайте ускорим, чтобы не было без свидетелей. Я что-то не понял. Я что, неправильно понял задание? Дать ему сбежать, а потом убить его. Почему провалено?
Eli is dead.
Then the Horde is safer. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Here, take this. If a suggester starts trying to get out of you that you had a part in this, you need to reassure him. That might not be enough, but I can't do any more for you. Watch yourself around here.
Мне кажется, я уже был, уже все обыскал.
Too easy.
There's nothing for you here.
Luck only comes to those who help themselves.
There's more to all this, I'm sure. Yeah, well, it's sort of thing, but what does it mean?
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. If I see you running around with an holstered weapon, you're going to get a very painful weapons safety lesson. You have to earn the right to train here, Initiate.
I know how to defend myself.
So you say. But I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head, you'll crawl into a hole like everyone else.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the attack runs, then aiming for the lateral vents.
Are you trying to tell me you could evade their target tracking systems?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt as soon as one turns up. Maybe someday I'll pick your brains about what you know. Until then, keep training.
How is the fight going against the Alps?
Badly. We've just lost a lot of good men out there. We only have Judicator Ulbrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that Hort hasn't been overrun by our enemies.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force. Only the purest, strongest, and smartest can train with me. You see, there's been war on this planet ever since that damn comet came down, bringing Elix with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities. But we are also researchers, searching for new uses for Elix.
How can I become a paladin?
Oh, wait. You are being serious?
Yes.
Well, first you have to go to Judicator Reinhold and prove that you are worthy of joining the clerics. If Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right abilities, then you'll be permitted the honor of becoming an acolyte. That is the true beginning to your journey. Acolytes may become legates if they have enough training and they earn the honor. And it is only legates who have the right to be promoted to become a paladin. If you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus on achievement at every level. Without that, you will never advance.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
Что у тебя есть? О, я могу, если берешь... оружие длинное. Наручное оружие, которое я могу таскать. И у него тоже нету того, что я хочу. Фига себе, точно буду. Ну, и вроде хорошо. Тихо возьму. Нет. Я вот так таскаю, что таскаю. Что-то не нужно.
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey and show your commitment. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north or northeast, and the survivors returned that way. The men I sent after those survivors haven't returned. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be a fair payment waiting here for you.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you the coordinates I sent my men to. See if you can find out what is bringing those mutants so close to the Horde. Then kill them. Return to me. You're dismissed.
кажется, там это эти у нас проблемы у вас как-то это. А вот 400. Ну как, тут нифига нету. Передики, а их нету. Мне кажется, мне не очень понравится, когда человек тебя это не. Вообще, я думаю, нет, надеюсь, не будет.
Well, that's one view of it.
Плохая новость. У тебя плохие новости, у тебя кое-кого не хватает.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of our prisoner? His soul was tortured, but it could have been saved. The Horde demands more soldiers. We must show mercy, for Kalan needs every soul who will serve if we are to hold back these Alps. Compensation must be paid, so we can make good the loss you have caused us. That at least will mean we can attract new initiates. This matter is closed.
I can live with that.
Good. Anything else would be foolish of you.
Трогать его. Машину как-то вообще починили. По-моему, потеряли один. Его, конечно, вообще поделать. Сейчас не надо. Вообще, я думаю, подойти к этому.
It can't continue like this, right?
Нам спаление убить. Мне надо было еще ту вороту, там никто не палит. Ладно. Что мне это надо?
Carry on.
Ладно, что называется. Убила, оказывается, задание не посчиталось, получил я вот, по-моему, сколько, ну, не сколько, посмотрим, пофигишь, а не ну, ладно было довести к волку, а там его там шлопить. Потому что я так выполнил задание. Что я знаю. Написано было вот его убийство без свидетелей. Меня как-то спалили.